jersey hangs in the rafters. It's Utah State versus Boise State, which should be a big one for both teams. Boise State is 13-5 overall, 4-3 in conference play. And they are 1-4 on the road, but they have won 3 in a row. So they're starting to finally figure things out here. And under Gordy Press now, one of the great coaches in the Mountain West Conference women's basketball, like ever in history, Mountain West Conference women's basketball. He has been phenomenal. His starters will look like this. It has been the same starting 5 all year long. Tatum Thompson's a 6'1" senior forward out of Woodinville, Washington. In her 18 games, 15 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 2.5 assists per game. Danny Baines is a 3-point threat, 5'11" senior out of Brisbane, Australia. 18 games, 13.5 points, 4.5 boards, and 3 assists. Maya Hansen will also have the start, a 5'9" senior guard out of Billings, Montana. Maya's 18 games, 8 points, 2.5 boards, and about under 5 assists per game. Libby Hutton, a forward, is a 6-foot sophomore out of Perth, Australia. And Libby in 18 games, 8.5 points, 6 boards, and 1.5 assists. Natalie Pascal's a 4-year gal out of for Boise State for Gordy Presnell and his squad, 5'10" senior out of Danville, California. For Natalie, 18 games, 13 points, 3 boards, and 1.5 assists. For the Boise State Broncos, again, under head coach Gordy Presnell, who's in his 19th season, 386 and 261 is his record. One of the best coaches ever in Mountain West Conference women's basketball history. If they ever do a Hall of Fame, that guy's the first ballot. For the Utah State Aggies, it's going to look like this. Your starters will be Aaliyah Gales on her first game back in about 3.5 weeks. 10 games, 13.5 points, 4.5 boards, and 1.5 assists. For the 5'9" guard out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Elise Livingston out of Millville, Utah. 16 games, 6.5 points, 2.5 boards, and about 1 assist per game. Jameson Eaton, 5'10" senior out of Lehigh, Utah. 16 games, 8 points, 4 boards, 1.5 assist. Karen Sanford will make the start today. 6-foot guard senior out of Bergen, Norway. 16 games, 7 points, 3.5 boards, and 2 assists. And Sophie Send out of Nice, France, senior. 16 games, 9.5 points, 7 boards, and under assist per game. For the Aggies, will be dressed in the all whites with the blue numbering and lettering on the brown fronts and backs, blue stripes on the tops and bottoms. And under a coach, second-year head coach Wes Brooks, who is 10-37 on in his 2 years so far. Let's go ahead and get to your keys to the game. JC, what do you got for Utah State in order to pull off an upset against a really good Boise State team?
As I look down some of these things, you have to find Tatum Thompson early and often. You have to know where she's at. She's a 46% field goal shooter, which is the best in the league. You have to make it hard. You have to limit her opportunities, and you have to get her shooting percentage down. Okay, so that's key number 1. Number 2, you need to know where Natalie Pascal is all the time. She's about to be 6th place in Boise State's all-time scoring record books. She knows what to do. She's experienced, and she's been there. And lastly, Aggies have to guard the three-point line. Boise State shoots 39% from the three-point line. You have to guard it. You got to get those percentages down.
Utah State, Boise State Broncos in the middle of the circle. It's going to be Hutton and Send to jump. We are underway here in Mountain West Conference play. Thanks for joining us, however, wherever you're doing so, on the Mountain West Network and Aggie Sports Radio Network from Learfield. Aaliyah Gales and the Aggies will go from right to left on the radio dial, vice versa on your Mountain West Network screen. Heaton on a catch, turn, shovel to Aaliyah Gales. Aaliyah Gales left of the hash marks, turn, step back jumper. First shot of the night is off the front of the rim, no good. Boise State on the rebound. Danny Bays on the catch.
That was a good shot. That was a good offensive possession. Aaliyah Gales, that's going to be early game. Legs, getting back in the flow of things.
Here's Thompson on the right of the wing underneath the arc. Turns and shovels it to Pascal. Pascal now to sweeps it to the left of the wing to Hutton. Now it's Hansen. Hansen has skip pass into the corner. Here's a catch and shoot 3 from Natalie. That's far side of the rim, no good. Ball fought for. We got a jump ball, and it's going to go to Boise State on the possession.
I like the energy that the Aggies are showing at this time. We're a little nervous about what coming off the last loss would feel like, but they come out ready to play. They're fighting. There's some energy. Let's see if some good things happen. Oh.
Man, we got in a screen as the league. Gales hits the deck, and it's going to be a foul on Boise State, and that's going to go, I believe, on Thompson.
Ajay, you do more of these games than I do. It's the first time I've seen an all-female crew reffing the game. Is that
really?
common?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
All do a wonderful job. Karen Stanford on a catch. Shelves it left of the wing to Heaton. Takes it 2 dribbles and then shelves it to Gales. Top of the key to Sid. We got to reach in the cookie jar. That's going to go on
Libby Hutton.
Yeah, it is going on Libby, the 6-foot sophomore. Libby has appeared in 30 games last season. She shot 47.9, I would say 48% round up last season for the Broncos. She's phenomenal. Elise on the inbounds catch, then shoves it back to Leah Gales. Welcome back, AG3. AG then nearly loses it, almost double dribbles. Gives to Sanford. Near side pass to Heaton, turns, dribbles towards Gales. Floats it top of the nail to Sen. Sen with 7 on the shot clock, 6 on the shot clock. And then a backdoor pass to with 4. We got an offensive foul. It's going to go on Heaton, run over. I believe running over Hanson it is, and Hanson takes the charge.
Yeah, she got there. She was ready for it. A good backdoor cut by Heaton. Unfortunately, the Boise State player was able to get there and get established and take the charge.
Boise State with possession of the basketball, still scores with 8:40 remaining. Front of the rim jumper is no good from Thompson. Ball on the ground, and we got hit. Jameson Heaton got her nose clocked. That's not good. She's getting married in April, so don't want her having a broken nose.
Physical game to start out with. We've had an illegal screen, we've had a charge, and now we got a bloody nose, and we're only a minute 20 in the game, roughly.
Yeah, her nose is going to look like Owen Wilton after that. And Wes is saying, I want to review, and the officials are saying, I think they're asking what they want reviewed.
Yeah, she's tough. And Heaton is hurting. She's not one that's not tough or takes advantage of stuff, but she's in pain.
And they will not review it, so it will be an inbound possession for Boise State, and it's going to be Paloma Munoz to come in. Paloma had a great game against San Diego State where she shot 3-3 from the arc. She's the 8th freshman in program history to shoot 100% from 3 with at least 3 attempts. Inbounds catch comes to Natalie. She'll take a 3 in space. Back of the hill, no good, too heavy. Ball bounces around into the hands of Hanson. Hanson shovels back to Thompson at the left of the corner. Short jumper all around the rim. Falls off. Sen on the rebound. Turns and shovels it right side to Karen. Sanford on a speed dribble into the lane. Karen off the glass. Good. Coast to coast. Sanford goes.
Really good take. The Aggies had numbers. Boise State had a girl go down and got left in the back court.
Entry pass inside gets knocked away. Now here's a nice backdoor pass to Thompson. Kick for 3 on the way. Base is no good. Another rebound by Sen. Sanford across timeline. Sanford chest pass to Livingston. Dribbles the baseline left side and turns and retreats. Finds backdoor to Itana. Livingston. Sen left to the wing. Sen, couple dribbles, turns and shovels it to Sanford right behind her on the logo. Wes Brooks calls the play. Wes looks for Sanford with 6. Now 5, floater with the right hand. Off the glass, good from Sanford.
That's tough. I tell you what, the more I watch her, the more I really like her game. Coming from Norway, she's doing an unbelievably good job.
Ball swung to Hanson, pump fake set in the air, then skip to base. Now inside, I believe that's Thompson, turn, fade, fire, and hit. No good off the front of the rim. Paloma goes and chases down a rebound, and she says, I'll run with it. Now turns and floats it to Elise. Gets it to her across half court. Elise accelerates, lane, throws it up off the glass, all around the rim, and no good. Nearly got to go. Now Elise is slow to get up. Broncos, 3-on-3, got a little bit of numbers. Here's a stop, pop shot from the free throw line. That's good. Knocking it down is Maya Hanson. It's a 4-2 Utah State lead with 6:56 remaining.
Nice little jump shot right in the middle lane from Maya Hanson.
Sanford, left side of the logo above the arc. Boise will bring in subs, as will Utah State. Next dead ball possession. Sen turns and hands it right off to Sanford. Back to Sen, top of the perimeter.
The Broncos are sitting in a little 2-3 zone now. Aggies didn't have a plan. They didn't communicate well and didn't quite recognize it in time.
And that results in a Sophie Sen barely grates in the front of the rim 3 that falls out of bounds. And so that will go back to the Boise State Broncos. Aggies lead up 4-2 with 6:38 remaining in the first quarter.
You made a comment about a freshman going 3 for 3 from three-pointer, which is impressive. Just meant she should have shot a few more until she missed one.
Hanson's 3, back of the iron and in and out, no good. Wilson is, has subbed into the ball game. She's on the rebound, gives to Sanford. Sanford, chest pass, left wing to Itana Rosseo. Rosseo into the lane. Rosseo, nice backdoor pass to Wilson off the glass. Good! What a pass, JC.
That was a great pass. Little post move. Wilson moved underneath the basket. Got a good pass.
Thompson pump fakes a 3 into the lane. Nice shovel inside the arc to I believe who checked into the game. I believe that's Garza who has. She missed the layup. And then we got a technical foul on Wes Brooks, and he is livid. Wanted to travel, didn't get the call, and is irate right now at the officials. And they're going to get a technical foul on Wes. And that's unfortunate because Aggies have possession of the basketball after a missed layup.
Look, if you want to establish yourself early on in the game and kind of get the officials to check in, they may have missed a charge there, may have not. And but you want them involved. You want your kids to see you're passionate. You want to see your kids fighting for you, and let's see if the team reacts.
Chief of Staff Michael Teasley has to tell Wes Brooks, go walk it off down the sideline. He's going to wait for him to kind of cool down a little bit. Wes is still jabbing with the official. That's going to send Maya Hansen at the line. First was good. It is now a 6-3 ball game. Utah State with 6:02 remaining here in the first quarter. Yes, it is. Second one is good. Now 6-4 Utah State with 6:02 remaining. Man, that's kind of big too because they missed the layup, but then Wes earned the technical, by the way. That was absolutely right call by lead official Angie.
Yeah, well, we'll see if it what effect it has. If it's just two free throws and you get your mindset into the officials, and the Boise doesn't score here, not a lot of harm done.
Here's Hansen, right of the wing. Wants a screen from Garza. Dosey right of the hip. Dribbles inside to the lane. Now throws it up off the glass. That's no good. We got a foul, though, as she hits the deck. And that's going to go on Sanford.
Ajay, you know I got ejected from a couple basketball games.
Wait, you got ejected?
I got ejected.
Not in your college career, though, right?
Oh, of course not. As a professional, I got ejected twice.
You Spaniards over there really heated.
Hey, the first ejection, actually the second time I got ejected, I played 1:30 in the game. And the only reason I bring it up is because I think it's a lot with what Coach Brooks is feeling. There's stuff that came from the previous game that had me wound up, that had me a little fired up, and the simplest little things that happened at the beginning of my minute into that game was a carryover from the previous game. Now, I didn't get a chance to resettle myself and play that game, but Coach Brooks does right now.
Well, after Coach Brooks' technical, Boise State has came back and tied this thing up at 6 apiece. Sanford in the key. Finds Roseo Lopez. Aggie's got to find his way to get back some rhythm. Sanford's going to run the point guard position. Sanford shakes, bakes, left or right. Now working extended hash marks. Baseline, reverse layup is no good. Ball tipped around and tipped into Thompson's hands. Boise State starting to smell some mud here. Hansen left of the wing. A skip pass to the corner. Catch and shoot three. Good. Wes's technical as they ignited the Boise State Broncos. It's a 9-6 ball game, and it's a 7-0 run by the Boise State Broncos.
They're sending a 2-3 zone now.
Sanford, lane, bounce pass to Rachel. Rachel hits the deck. She's fouled by Bays. I'll send her to the line to shoot two.
That was a good look. I'd like to see Wilson get a little involved right now. Boise State checked in number 22, Kenna Garza from Pocatello, Idaho. She's a freshman. I would like to see the Aggies attack that freshman a little bit.
The 6-2 lead has now disappeared. It's a Boise State 9-6 lead after Westbrook's technical, but Wilson's going to go a line to shoot two to try and cut into that lead, or deficit, excuse me. You're listening to Utah State Women's Basketball on the Aggie Sports Radio Network from Learfield. Back here on the Mountain West Network, we're into our first media timeout. Utah State led 6-2. They now trail at 9-6 as Boise State's on a 7-0 run. Rachel Wilson gets two freebies at the line to go shoot after a Danny Bays foul. JC, we just talked about the technical foul. He said it's a little bit too early, but what do the Aggies need to do to kind of get themselves back into rhythm here?
Yeah, I just said the technical foul. I don't think it's gonna have a lasting effect in a negative way on the Aggies. Again, I think it puts the officials on alert. They're going to maybe be a little more in tune with the game, and it got them in the game quickly. Aggies, as I mentioned before, I think she's still in. Number 22, Kenny Garza is still in. I'd like to see Wilson attack her a little bit. We get to see Macy Brown for the first time today and Miss Marjanovic.
Yes, absolutely. Angela's back in the game. It's the first time in the game. First time of action in about a month and a half. Second free throw good from Wilson. It's a 9-7 ball game, Boise State. Boise State now has got to try to get across timeline here as they do on a speed dribble is Hansen. Hansen left to the logo. Aitana all over her. Hansen skipped to the corner, gets into Bay's hands, pump fakes a three, dribbles from left right in the lane, kicks to Hansen, one more left to the wing. Thompson shoots a three and hits. Boise State, one of the best shooting teams from three in the country. They are the best shooting three-point team in the conference for sure.
Yeah, it was one of our keys to the game. They have to go to the three-point line, have to keep the percentages down.
Angela Marjanovic again changed the game. Macy Brown is also subbed in. Aitana Roseo Lopez with the dribble. Skip pass right of the wing to Karen Sanford. Karen backing her way at the hash marks, then kicks it back to Macy. Macy in the lane, runs over a gal. We got a blocking foul, and that's going to go on Garza. And that will give the Aggies possession of the basketball underneath the baseline.
I like that Macy put the ball in her left hand, her dominant hand. She drove to the basket with decision. There was no indecision in her. And every time the Aggies have done that since the start of the game, good things have happened.
By the way, Boise State right now, in stat-wise of the conference, is scorching. Lead the scoring per game, or lead the conference in scoring per game at 71 points. Lead the conference in free throws made per game at 13. And they're shooting lights out from 3 right now in this conference play. It's been incredible. Bounce pass inside to center the hash mark. Skip to Sanford straight away. Sanford puts down a dribble, then retreats back above the arc. Gives it to Angela. Angela, a lot of dribbling, spins to the left, nearly travels with it, gives it to Livingston. Chest pass to Sanford. Deep 3 with 4. Far side of the rim, no good. Ball tipped around out of bounds, and it will go to Boise State. 3:53 remaining.
A little too much. The ball got way too sticky on that possession. How you saying it? Marovich?
Yes.
Marogevich. A little too much dribble. Led to not a great shot towards the end of the shot clock.
Thompson on the left of the wing, high above the arc. Turns and shoves it to Bays. Bays holding, pass out now. Right of the wing. Giving to Thompson. That's Kira Thompson. Kara Thompson dribbles the baseline. Nice pass inside. Off the glass, no good. Can't finish the layup. It's Emily Howard. And it's out of bounds and back to Utah State. Emily Howard's a 6'5" redshirt junior out of Vancouver, British Columbia.
Yeah, can we talk about her being 6'5"?
Dude, yeah, all of 6'5", too. She's got height, and she's got some serious talent, too. Sanford left of the wing. Chest pass straight away to Livingston. Livingston holding. Now puts down a dribble. Underneath the right of the nail. Back above the arc. Corner to Angela. Angela thinks about the 3. Drills the baseline. And scoops one up, and we got to travel. A little bit too many steps.
Ooh. Angela came in. She's bound and determined to provide value to the basketball team today. She's been aggressive her first few possessions. Like to see her get into the flow of basketball.
Boise State with possession of the basketball, and they lead at 12-7 with under 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Here's Kira, shovels to Danny Bays, 3 no good. Ball caroms off the back of the rim into Sanford's hands. She wants to run into the lane, left side, off the glass, can't finish the layup, missed the bunny. West wants a foul, no call. Here comes Thompson, Kira, left of the wing to Tatum. Now Tatum, here's a 3 on the way. Bays, that's good. 15-7 Boise State now, and they're on a run here. 13-1 that is over the last 3:30. Then a turnover, and here comes Boise State again. Thompson, stop to the elbow. Turn, shows to Emily Howard. Howard spins left. Her layup, no good. Bays on the rebound, though. Shows back to Thompson. Her free throw jumper, that is good, and it's a timeout from West Brooks.
Just a little too much from the Boise State Broncos right now. They're moving the basketball well. They're finding the open player, and they're making shots. Good timeout by Coach Brooks, down 10. It's not too late to get a couple stops and turn this game around.
The 30-second timeout will keep it here. Boise State now on a 15-1 run over the last 350, holding the Aggies to a nearly 3-minute scoring drought, and they're in over an 8-0 run over the last 2:29. Aggies offense just ran out of all sorts of rhythm here, JC.
It did. The ball got sticky and stopped moving side to side. They're not sharing the ball as much. They're feeling some pressure. The last turnover by Elise was just trying to do a little bit too much, trying to thread a needle that was unnecessarily threaded.
Yeah, no, it was more of like the fat rope. What do you know they call that? Bulky rope. Yes.
Yarn instead of thread.
Yes.
Trying to put yarn through the needle of a yarn. The eye of a needle.
Yes. Eye of a needle. You know. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. Bella Cosme's checked into the game. Freshman out of California. Livingston. Bounce pass from Cosme back to Cosme. Aggies getting offense rolling here. They're on a drought of about 3 minutes of basketball. Cosme right of the wing. Bounce pass to Livingston in the corner. Wide open. Centrifuge. 3 on the way. No. And then the ball ends up in Macy's hands, but it'll actually end up in Sophie's hands. Bounces in Macy's hands. We can't control it, and it falls out of bounds. 1:51 remaining, and the Aggies are in an absolute rut offensively. 15-1 run over the last 4:11, JC. Oof.
Yeah, that last possession was a good possession. At least got a shot that the Aggies need to take and put down.
Thompson, jumper, fading away. Toilet bowl's in. And it's a 19-7 Boise State lead with 1:37 remaining on the clock. Whew, this Boise State team.
Boise State
They're
sitting in
consistent.
sitting in a 2-3 zone right now. Aggies, as of now, have not had much of a solution for it.
Stand on the catch, right of center, left of the wing, Rosseo. Rosseo is now straight away on the dribble. Accelerates into the lane, kicks back to Cosby. Chest pass to Livingston. 7 on the shot clock. Corner to Sent. She'll take a 3 from the corner. Far side of the rim, no good. Rachel skies for a rebound, has it tipped off her hands. It'll go back to Boise State.
Boise State, their 2-3 zone is stingy. They get to the shooters well, they rotate well, and they make it really hard to find openings.
Sanford's back in the game. Paloma Munoz is also in the game. Elise Livingston, Sophie Sen, and Rachel Wilson. It's Thompson, Howard, Bays, Pascal, and Kira on the court for the Broncos. Turn, fade, fire from Pascal. That's well short of the rim, no good. Wilson on the rebound, gives to Sanford. Aggies run. Here's a nice outlet pass to Sen off the glass, good.
Transition right now, it seems to be the best offense the Aggies have going, but it has to come after a defensive stop. Aggies have to find a way to compound stops on the defensive end.
Sanford on the rebound off a missed 3. Floated Livingston left of the wing. 1 dribble, 3 on the way. You bet! At least Livingston knocks it down, and the Aggies are getting back into it, down 7, 19-12.
Transition basketball. Get out, get some easy shots.
Here's
you have
a
to
three.
go over. You have to go over the screens. You have to go over the screens. We continually are going under, and they just step back and shoot them.
Kira Thompson knocks that one down and gets the rhythm back. 22-12. Boise State with the lead, under 10 to go. First quarter. Livingston on the dribble with 7. 6 on the logo. 5 deep, 3 on the way. Got it all, Elise Livingston. That one from Hollow Road in Nibley, Utah.
Right
and
back.
that's how the first quarter ends.
Right back at you. Right back at you. But yeah, Tatum Thompson shot that last 3-pointer for the Aggies. She's 46% is the best in the league. You cannot ever go under on her. Ever.
JC Carroll, I'm Ajay Salson. We'll take a break. We'll get more on that as well and look at the first quarter numbers. Aggies trail up by 7, 22-15 your score on the Aggie Sports Radio Network from Learfield.
It's too bad for Jameson Heaton. She provides so much for this team, not only on offense but on defense. She gives a toughness. Hopefully it appeared to be her nose. Do we have anything other? Her nose?
Just a nose, yeah.
Hopefully her nose is okay. It sounds like we'll find out shortly at the hospital. But nose injuries, you can play through them in a week or so. Put a mask on. It's not fun. It doesn't look pretty, but hopefully we get her back to finish out the season.
I feel bad for her. She's getting married in April, dude. You got to get that nose fixed now. Like, get it straightened out. You're going to look like Owen Wilson on your wedding day. You laugh. I mean, come on now. Who was it? Oh, yeah, Stephanie McMahon.
Hey, Ajay.
Yeah.
The happiest day of her life. I think she'd get married with a mask if she had to.
Dude, no bride wants to get married with a mask.
I would just want to get married.
Boise State has possession of the basketball. Second quarter, 22-15 your score. It's,
you could put a bag on my bride's head. I just would want to get married. I don't care what she looked like. I already know her.
Jumper from Libby Hutton is good. It's a 24-15 ball game now with 9:35 remaining. Boise State shooting 40% from 3, 38% from the field, and they lead it now by 9. Again, no Jameson Ian. Here's Livingston on another 3. She hits again. The trifecta for Livingston.
She's hot. Let's get her the ball. Let's get a little heat check. What was they saying, NBA Jam? 3 in a row. She's on fire.
She's on fire. Here's a 3 from Bays. Oh. Boise State's on fire.
Yeah, they're
unreal from 3.
Yeah, they shoot the heck out of it.
Yeah, they do. And more often than not, that ball's fighting the bottom of the net. Man, it feels like the Aggies are just trying to swim against the current right now. Sanford on a lot of dribbling into the lane, floats it to Sen in the corner. One more to Livingston right of the wing. Livingston on a sure dribbles towards the baseline. Now back to the corner. 7 on the shot clock. Finds Paloma Munoz with 5. She traveled with it, though.
All right, Aggies need to take a breather. Just look at the scoreboard. Realize it's only a 9-point game. The feeling is that they're down 15 or 20, but that's not the case. They're in it. They found opportunities and ways to score. They've had successful defensive stops. Lock in on those things that you've done well. Get a stop here. Go get a good offensive possession. Then get another stop, a good offensive possession.
Bay swings it left of the wing. gives it to board training, who's checked into the ball game.
Aggies seem to be in a bit of a matchup zone.
Harms also into the ball game. She has possession of the basketball. Switches to the left of the wing to board training. Board training dribbles to the left of center, above the arc. Here's Hansen. Jabs right, goes left. Step back three over a double team. Front of the rim, no good. Base, right spot, right place. Misses the bunny. Ball tipped around. Nobody can grab it until it floats into Angela. Angela then one-hands it to Elise. Elise, chest pass to base. I guess it was a chest pass to base. We knocks it out of bounds. 8:04 remaining. Aggies trail it 27-18.
That was a really good defensive possession. The Aggies rotated well. They got out to shooters, and they came in with a rebound. Now, Elise Livingston seems fired up from the last few shots. She looks a little more determined than she doesn't give a lot of emotional expressions, but she seems a little more determined than I've seen her.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like a Sam Merrill when it comes to mannerisms on the court. Doesn't matter what happens, she's the same. And then here's a ball intended for Sanford.
Sam who?
Don't. His jersey's going to be in that Raptors next to your name.
They might put it on top of mine.
Oh, stop it. Okay, you have the better hair, the better mustache.
I'll go with better mustache for sure.
Absolutely. Elise inbounds to Karen with 9 on the shot clock. Karen with 7, step back 3, airballs it, and it's going to go out of bounds. Aggies are right now 3 of 8 from 3. It's a 27-18 Boise State lead with 7:40 remaining.
It's the same thing. Sanford, that's kind of a frustration shot. It's only 9 points. There's a lot of basketball to be played. Take a deep breath, understand what the reality actually is, and go out and compete.
Here's a pass from Hub inside to board trading. He misses the layup on the turnaround.
I mean, that's 3 stops in a row.
Livingston inside, nice one-hander to Wilson. Wilson spins right off the glass, can't finish the layup, then hits the deck. No foul. Wilson's upset. Here comes the Broncos. It's a catch and shoot 3 from Bays. Back of the rim, no good. Livingston on the rebound, has the ball tipped around. Now the ball's on the ground. This thing's going to roll into Hanson, who is able to go and grab it. Bays in the corner, pump fakes a 3. Now takes a 3 off a slide dribble. Front rim, no good. On the rebound is Harms. Off the glass is good. Don't break your radio, folks. It's not our fault. 29-18, Boise State. 6:52 remaining. Sheesh. Sanford, Livingston. Didn't catch it cleanly, so drives in the lane. Whoa, yep. Floater is no good. Go to the free throw line.
The last 4 minutes we've seen Elise Livingston. I think we want to see it a little bit more often. And again, I don't get to see all the games, so maybe we have moments like this. But she's determined. She gets the ball. She's just kind of put her head down and going to make good things happen.
So Elise Livingston in the line to shoot a couple of freebies. Local gal out of Millville, Utah. Of course, played her ball at Ridgeline High with the great Emily Skinner, who's at Duke University. She's 3-4 from 3 against Fresno State. Again, like when she shoots, good things happen. They're just trying to get her to shoot more.
Yeah, and today, in this moment, she's a girl who's kind of turned the tide. Every time she gets it, rather than looking to make a play for their teammates, she's looking at the rim.
First free throw's good.
Ajay, that's the only thing I knew how to do was look at the rim.
Oh, I know. You never looked at your teammates.
I mean,
that's coming from your teammates, by the way.
I definitely looked at him and gave him a high five when they passed me the ball.
And then you tell me you're wide open. You're like, you know what? You're good. Just sit there. Here is Hanson right of the wing. Hanson dribbles around Sanford into the lane. Now puts one up. We got traveled, right? Yeah, it is. 6:33 remaining in the second quarter. Aggies down 9. Starting to find some rhythm offensively, though, are the Aggies. Macy Brown's into the ball game. Also played her Ridgeline High with teammates with Elise Livingston. Inbounds pass will come to Sanford. Aggies trying to get back into this thing here. They've been kind of trending against the current for a while. Sanford, high above the logo. Floats it to Elise. She sees a double, immediately come after her. She'll retreat back to right of the wing above the line. Angela will take a 3. Nearly bank it in, though. Oof. Into the hands of Broncos Thompson. Thompson fights with already said Natalie. Now one more to Hanson. Steps into a 3. In front of the rim, no good. Ball bounced off in 3 different Broncos. Thompson ends up with it and then accidentally travels with it. Has a smile like, yeah, maybe I did.
Hey, we've been talking about Wyoming a little bit. There's a Wyoming graduate named Josh Allen that it looks like they just lost a football game.
Yeah.
Maybe that's old news.
That was, about, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half ago.
Okay, that's how tuned in I am to the NFL right now.
Yeah. I don't even tune in. I tune into one thing, Aggie football. or if Jordan Love or Bobby Wagner are playing. Here's Rosario at the left of the hash mark. Skip pass right of the wing to Sanford. Sanford holding, floats it to Sen. Sen that gets blocked in the head. Oh, and Sanford gets up a little bit angrily. Just need to take a breath as her teammates come and gather her. And I think we are going to have a review. No, the foul's going to go on Hansen. And that'll send Sen in line to shoot 2.
Look, there's a little fire coming from the Aggies. Their frustration. I mean, Sophie just got taken out. Rather than sit there and whine and moan, she popped right up and was ready to play. She went right to her teammates, and they got a plan together. There is fight in these Aggies still, which is a very good thing to see.
Maya Hansen wants a discussion with the official like what the foul was. Gordy Press now also wants a review of something. And I'm not sure what that is, but he's not happy either. What would he? And they're going to say she's down. They're going to say she wasn't shooting. This is... And they're not even going to review it, and now he wants to review, and now the officials are going to say no on the review. What is going on? Holy cow. Sent on the inbounds catch. We got a reach-in foul. That's going to go on Hansen. .546 remaining. Aggies are still down 9, 29-20. USU does not have a field goal in the last 3:40. Boise State's won of the last 7. Checking back into the game for Boise State is going to be board trading. Again, a 6'1 freshman out of Parker, Colorado. Maya Hansen's going to check out. Or sorry, Tatum Thompson's going to check out. I apologize. Sand on the inbounds catch, gives back to Aaliyah. Aaliyah throws one up. No foul. She gets the ball stripped out of her hands. Boy, gracious. Here comes Hutton now for the Broncos. Hutton now straight away. One dribble, floats it right side to Natalie. Now inside to Hutton. Hutton being worked on by Sid. And then nearly stepping on the baseline, gets it to Hansen. Now here's board trading. Jumper all around the rim. That's no good. Ball tipped around. Gales goes and chases it down to check back in the game. AG wants to run. Right side to Macy. Macy catches it. Macy into the lane, off the glass. That's good.
Good basket. Again, transition seems to be the best offense the Aggies have going right now. It has to come after stops.
Board trading on a catch. Now push down and dribble at the free throw line. Bounce pass inside. Now going to work is Hutton. Spins. Missed the layup. On the rebound to Macy Brown. Shovels to AG. AG left to the wing. Now left to center. Accelerates on a dribble with the left hand. Gets a foul call. We'll go no shot. So we'll have an inbounds play. Foul.
Coach Brooks was waving. He wants to transition. He sees the same thing. Transition is the key to right now to get in this game. It comes after a good defensive stop. Get out in transition, get an easy basket.
Aggies trying to get back into it. AG starting to feel it a little bit. She gets a high five from Marina. Aggies right now trail it 29-22 with currently 4:51 on the second quarter game clock. You're listening to Utah State Women's Basketball on the Aggie Sports Radio Network from their field. 29-22, 4:51 remaining here in the first half, second quarter. As the Aggies right now trail Boise State. Head official, Angie, I believe it's Letty, I hope I said that right, is having a conversation with Wes Brooks, and Wes Brooks speed walks away, and those two are not having a good time together here inside the D. Glen Smith Spectrum. And I'm not going to repeat what Wes Brooks just said to me. I'd have to edit the whole thing, so no, we're not going to repeat it. Here's the inbounds pass to Macy Brown. Stu never had a bad conversation with an official. It was always polite.
Of course it was.
Yeah, absolutely. Left of the wing is Macy Brown. Accelerates into the lane. Right-handed ice cream scoop with the glass and can't finish it. Too strong. Boise on the run. Bays on the catch. Left of the wing. Gets it back to Hansen. Hansen off a right side screen from Garza. Nice skip pass to the corner is to Bays. 3 on the way. Front rim no good. And then ball tipped in the hands of Elise Livingston. She wants to run. Got Karen Sanford as she wants. Elise says, I'll go into the lane, throw it up. No, gone off. It's a foul.
I can't get on board with that call.
Oh. 4:20 remaining. Fans in the autumn seats not too happy. And Boise State has possession of the basketball once again. Bays straight away. Garza, we got a foul. It's, oh my goodness gracious. Wes.
He needs to be careful.
Explains his displeasure.
He needs to be careful.
Yeah, he does. Yep. He needs to take a breath.
He needs to be careful.
Yep. He's already got one technical, and that ignited a 7-0 run from the Broncos. Here's a 3 in the corner. It's good. 32-22 your score. Boise State up by double digits again. Sanford thinks about the three. Sanford looking at Rachel. Instead dribbles into the lane, spins to the left, floats it to Rachel underneath the arc. And now Rosario. She'll pump fake a three. Rosario in the lane, dribbles the baseline. Reverse layup is all around the rim. That's no good. Ball tipped around. Macy's able to grab it, give it to Sanford. Wide open left wing three. Got it.
Really good work by Macy Brown to go get that rebound and give the Aggies an extra possession.
Here's Hansen. Hansen around the screen. Hansen now holds left of the nail. Gets back right side to Bortreading. And now Natalie Pascal. Spins to the right by Sanford. Right-handed floater. Glass, good. That's beautiful. Oh, that's hard to guard.
It's hard to guard. There should be a little bit more help side to help Sanford on that drive.
Sanford right of the wing. Turns. Hands it to Elise and got a offensive foul on Karen. Unbelievable. So Macy Brown will check out, Sophie Sen will check in, and currently the foul situation stands at, it's 4-3, so it's not really that big of a difference.
It's just been the type of calls.
Yeah.
That's an offensive foul. There's an offensive foul previous. Just kind of been tough.
Right now, Boise State benefiting from the calls here. Here's left of the wing. Bay step back, three on the way. Strong, no good. Sen on the rebound. Able to make the catch. Clears some space, gives to Livingston. Danny Bay step for step with her. Aggies down 34-25 with 2:40 remaining. Let's see if they can hang in here to end the second half. Livingston turns and hands off to Rosario, left of the wing. Ball sticking a little bit too much. Now back to Livingston. He checks three on the way. Flat to the left, no good. Bays goes and chases it down, gives to Maya Hansen. Broncos with the lead and possession of the basketball. Here's Natalie with the right of the wing. Natalie floats it. Nope, three on the way. Too strong, no good. Ball tipped around. Rachel goes and chases it down. Ball tipped out of bounds. And they will say Boise State basketball. Wow, Boise State basketball, okay. So now checking into the ball game for Boise State will be, I believe it's 25 if I read that correctly. Yeah, it's Josie Stetman who's checked into the ball game. I apologize, guys. 6-foot redshirt senior out of Blackfoot, Idaho. And ball goes off her knee. No, it's going to remain Boise State basketball. 2:01 remaining, 9 on the shot clock. Boise State up 34-25, 2:01 remaining again second quarter. AG's going to check back in. There's a catch and shoot from Pascal, back of the rim. No good. Ball tipped around, and Sen's able to grab it. Sen trying to clear some space. And then is going to bring it across timeline. That's not the prettiest thing I've ever seen. Gets it across timeline, though. Now Bella Cosby left of the wing. Bella Cosby still on the left of the wing. Standing over Sen. Now Bella dribbles to the left of the wing. Still on the dribble. With 9 on the shot clock. Sen straight away. Sen catch and shoot three. Hits it. 90 seconds remaining, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That was a nice shot by Sophie.
And they're going to pull AG out now. They're going to say it's not worth it. Natalie right of the wing. Hansen. Now we got a reach in foul. It's going to go on Rachel. And this official is finding Rachel Wilson and getting a call reaching on the foul on her. So with 21 on the shot clock, 1:16 on the game clock, and it's a 6-point lead for Boise State. And it's going to be Maya Hansen to inbound. Yes. Maya looking, still looking. Fires left of the wing, gets it to Stedman. Stedman holding. Back to Maya. Maya goes right to left on a jumper. It's good. she is something else. Just clean and confident with everything she does. Under a minute remaining, Aggies trail at 37-28. And Bella Cosby has possession of the basketball, JC.
Yeah, I went under that screen again. I don't quite understand it. It just feels like we need to go over every screen on some of these shooters, and we continually kind of go under.
Sen trying to And we got a travel instead. They're going to call a travel on Sen inside the lane. 37-28, and West Brooks is hot right now towards Sophie.
Again, the feeling is it's still just a 9-point game. We can settle in, compound stops, get good offensive possessions, and the Aggies are in it.
There's Garza. Gets it to Pascal. Floats it back to Garza. Garza working over Sophie. Glass missed a layup. Rebound by Stedman is good. 18 on the game clock. No shot clock necessary to finish off this half. Livingston on the logo. Then shovels it to Bella with 6. Bella accelerates to the lane with 4. Back to Livingston with 3. Livingston, float around the rim. Good at the buzzer. Livingston finishes in double figures. She's got 11, and the Aggies are down 8 to finish the half.
What felt like a very chaotic second quarter for the Aggies ends up in just an 8-point game. The message of the locker room needs to be: we need to keep the fight, need to stay together. We have to compound stops, but kind of need to just take a deep breath and realize the reality of the game. The feeling is that they can't stop them, that there's a lot of chaos, that we're not getting any calls, but the quarter ends 4-4 fouls and an 8-point game. That's the reality. Aggies can come out, they can have a good game plan, and they can get back and stay in this game.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll look at the first half numbers. Aggies right now trail by 8 to Boise State on the Aggie Sports Radio Network from Learfield. Turned around and then had basketball this afternoon, right? It's this evening. So it's a facilities crew, Ryan Funk, Mike Bear, and the rest of those guys. And then, of course, for our Mountain West Network broadcast helpers, Taylor Davis, McKenna Norton, Tanner Norman, and Caitlin Patterson. I want to say thank you to them and all their help in all these broadcasts that they do. They bring us the very best. They are the very best, and grateful for them. JC, as we get ready for the second half, Aggies, I mean, again, they're within it. They just got to settle down here offensively.
Yeah, let's highlight a couple things that worked well. At least Livingston had a really nice first half, 18 minutes, 4 for 7 from the field, 3 for 5 from 3, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 13 points. She was really a catalyst for a lot of the offensive stuff. She needs to continue to be aggressive in this second half. Karen Sanford was also aggressive early, and then she kind of went away for there towards the end of the second quarter. As far as defensively and the Boise State goes, Boise State is a pretty well-balanced scoring attack. A couple ladies with 6, 7, 8 points a game. We have to get out, guard the three-point line, and get out in transition. Those will be a couple of the keys early on in this game.
Bounce pass from Livingston to Rachel Wilton, right of the hash marks, to sub it in for Jameson Heat, who's in the hospital after getting hit in the nose early in the game. Sanford dribbles the baseline of the right side. Skip pass to the corner to Sophie. Now Aitana. Aitana dribbling the baseline. Stops. Needs help. Flips it back to Sanford. Left wing deep. 3. That's no good. We got bodies hitting the deck, and we got foul. It's going to go on.
Number 14.
That's going to go on Hansen.
Maya Hansen.
Her and Sen hit the deck.
All right. Good start for the Aggies. Sanford came out aggressive. She's kind of quick shooting a little bit.
Yeah.
Wasn't quite in her rhythm. Take the time to shoot the ball.
Sen spins it left and off the rim and good. Sen taking her time in the post, able to get a layup to go, and the Aggies now trail up by 6.
RJ, 6-point game. Aggies are very much in this.
Thompson, stop, pop, shot, floater all around the rim. That's no good. Rachel Wilton stretches out to grab the rebound, and then outlets right side to Karen Sanford. Sanford, right of the wing, turns, flips to Elise Livingston, who has got 13 here out of the first half alone. Season high 16 points is what her has. Here's Sen, straight away 3 on the way. Got it! It's a 3-point ball game.
I'm impressed with the way she shoots the ball. That top of the key 3-point shot is almost like money for her.
Here's Bays in the lane, kick right side. Maya, sharpshooter, no on the 3, but she's fouled by Sophie Sen. Tried to contest the 3 and had a little bit too much juice in the jump, and it runs from Hansen Road. He's going to center the line and shoot 3, and that's not a shooter you want to send to the line.
No, you have to contest, you have to get out, but kind of a cardinal rule is don't foul a shooter. Doesn't mean we don't sometimes mess up and foul those shooters, but a good start to the second half.
First free throw off the back of the iron, and that's no good, so she gets 2 more here. 8:38 remaining on the third quarter clock. Aggies down 6.
Student section behind the basket, doing their thing like they so often do here in the Spectrum. To be honest, we're doing a crab walk behind the, and I quite appreciate that very much. Oh, it's the band. The band went up.
Yeah.
If we get more of the band doing that,
Heck yeah.
that's
Hey, the brand always does a great job. We appreciate those guys. They work hard and do a lot of great things for all the programs, the athletic programs here of Utah State.
yeah, good crowd tonight.
Absolutely.
Not too late to get down and watch some Aggie basketball. Come support these ladies. It's a fun atmosphere. Bring the whole family. Come hang out. First 250 got a free beanie. I got a free beanie. I can't wait to wear it.
Of course you took a free beanie. Here's Roseo Lane, floater no good. She draws the foul, goal line to shoot 2. That foul's going to go on Hansen again. And I believe for Hansen, that's foul number 3. It is. And she's...
I tell you what, AJ, I'd go grab another one if they were still there.
You give it to me, right?
Absolutely not. I don't care if it's your 150th program.
Here's Roseo with the line to shoot 2. First one up, first one good.
I will give you a big hug later, though.
Yes. You know what? A J.C. Carroll hug is better than a beanie hug.
Is it better than a Sam Merrill hug?
Ooh. Oh, man. He's got firm muscles. His forearms. Can't resist him. Both free throws are good for Roseo. 8:15 remaining in the third quarter. Aggies down now 3. Yeah,
3.
3, wow. I had to make sure I had the score right in my
Little
head.
full court pressure here from the Aggies.
Base skips it. Now right side. Here's a catch. Thompson across timeline. Back to Base. And then, try. There we go. Wow. Gordy's saying shoot it the first. That's a try. Yeah.
I think he's yelling at the ref and his player, saying her foot never left the ground. That's always a hard argument to make. It seems like the officials are going to err on travels when that sort of thing. Little Iverson action from the Aggies coming across.
Here's Angelo, left of the hash marks, into the lane, off the glass. Nope, no good. Hit the side of the backboard, forcing it a little bit too much.
Yeah, she needs to let the game come to her a little bit. She's trying to force the action. It's her first game back in a while. Let the game come to her a little bit.
Sanford on a steal. Sanford down the lane. Sanford kicked to Aitana. She'll pull back wisely. Now in the lane. Runs over Gal. Throws one up. Hits the bottom of the backboard. That's no good. A lot of contact. No call.
Yeah, it feels like something should have been called. I don't exactly know what the right one was, but a whistle should have happened.
Thompson skips it right of the wing to Natalie. Ascot now puts down that dribble right of the wing, high above the arc. Skip pass left to the wing to Thompson. Now floats it back inside, off the glass. That's no good, but she draws the foul. Is Libby Hutton, and she'll go line to shoot 2.
Had a mismatch down there with Roseo Lopez. They made a nice entry pass over her head to a bigger post player.
Sen, Munoz, and Livingston all check in. Wilton, Merovich, and Roseo all check out.
Merovich.
Merovich.
You ever been to Serbia?
I've seen Google photos.
I won a EuroLeague championship in Belgrade, Serbia.
Of course he would bring that up. Like, you ever been to Serbia? You find a statue with me because I won a championship in EuroLeague.
I did not win a championship. Or I did not. There's not a statue there of me.
Her second free throw is no good, so splits the pair, but nearly off at the rebound. Brown able to collect it.
MVP of that tournament was Luka Doncic.
Really?
Yeah.
Overrated. Munoz 3 on the way. Banks it in! 8:07 p.m. Mountain Time. Banks still open for the Aggies. Oh, saucy, the spicy kind. Left of the wing is Bays. Bays accelerates on a dribble, then finds it nice. Cutting Hutton off the glass all around the rim and in. That's a beautiful find and catch. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Very nice cut by Hutton. Right down the lane, easy shot.
Here's Sanford in the lane, off the screen. Glass can't finish the lip, drops a foul.
Yeah, good take, very aggressive, easy play call, just a high pick and roll. Sanford right down the middle of the lane to her left hand, which, is that her dominant hand? She left hand. She goes left often, and picked up the foul.
That's Thompson. That's her third foul of the ball game. So that's going to send Sanford to the line to shoot a couple of freebies.
That's a good person to continue to attack. She leads the team in scoring at 15.3 per game, 46% from the three-point line, which is best in the league. So a really nice, really good person to attack. and get her into foul trouble.
She had a career high 38 minutes versus San Diego State to Karen. And hits the second.
How many minutes do you think you could run up and down in a college basketball game?
I'd go 25.
25? Okay.
What are you laughing at? You don't think I'd go 25?
Way more ambitious than I suspected. I see you in a good 8 to 10 minute rotation.
What?
Although,
are you serious?
That is up 8 minutes from the last season.
Here's a Stedman three. That's good. Stedman knocks it down. Quiets the crowd a little bit. It's a 46-42 ball game. Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't put it on my roster. My bad. I ran out of spots. I couldn't find anybody. I'm sorry.
Sanford with the ball up top.
Right of the wing, high above the arc. Sanford accelerates towards the baseline, right to left. Now stops. Reverse layup. Hits the palm of the backboard. Didn't know where she was at.
That was this close to being really, really fancy.
Here's a skip pass inside, tipped away into Stedman's hand. She'll catch and shoot. Almost another three. Bounce off the back of the iron, though. Base chases down the rebound. Right of the wing is Nally. Catch and shoot three. She'll take one. Back of the iron, no good. Sanford on a rebound. 5:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Aggies have possession of the basketball. Boise State with the lead. 46-42 is your score. Livingston right of the wing. Livingston holding. Back to Sanford, right of center. Float into center. It's easily picked off.
Yeah, Sanford was talked into that pass by the bench. She was open for a second, but by the time she saw her, the window had closed.
Ball tipped into the hands of Paloma Munoz after a missed three from Hutton off the left of the wing. So Livingston will bring it across. And she'll just take possession of the basketball and run an offense here. Livingston.
This action they're running right now is literally called Spain action. It's a little high pick and roll, screen the screener.
Paloma catches you left wing three. No, left side of the backboard. That's no good.
That was the person that you looked to shoot the three-pointer out of that. It's a 4-point ball game, Ajay. Aggies need to get a stop here, then get out in transition. We need to they could use a transition basket at this point.
Got a reach and foul. It's going to go on, I believe, Paloma. And with 4:46 remaining, go ahead.
Can we talk a little bit about Aliyah Gales? Her minutes restriction appears to be no minutes right now.
Yes, correct. I believe it's a 10-minute restriction is what I've been told.
10 total minutes. So it looks like
you save her till the fourth.
Now it's making more sense. Get her in. If we keep the game close, put her in for the final stretch. So that's making a little more sense now. The minutes that she has to move forward with.
Let's take a break. We'll come back here on the Aggie Sports Radio Network from their field. 46-42, Boise State with the lead, and about 4:46 remaining on the third quarter clock. Boise State has possession of the basketball, as it's going to be Hallie Pascal. You got Danny Bays. You got Libby Hutton out there, and I believe checking into the ball game is Morgan McDonald, a 5'9" freshman guard out of Anchorage, Alaska. Put a season-high 16 minutes in 3 games this season in Morgan.
As we look at this, next part of the third period, I like to see Elise Livingston get moving a little bit. She was so aggressive in the first half, and we just haven't seen much of that here in the third quarter. See if she can get back and get some action.
Morgan McDonald's going to run an offense here, not to the right of the wing. Dribble handoff to Bandy Bays. One more to Natalie. Takes a wide open three. She ain't going to miss that. Nuh-uh.
No, and as you watch her form and her shooting style, I'll be honest, it's very reminiscent of a Caitlin Clark.
49-42, Boise State with the lead. Sanford with the dribble left of the hand as Livingston hits the deck. Sanford to Rachel. Rachel hands to Livingston. Livingston behind the back, right of the hash marks, retreats back above the arc. Now gets to Sanford, left of the wing. Bounce pass to Rachel, inside the paint. Rachel wants to go to work. Rachel to the left, doubled. Throws one up, nope, out of the jump ball, and that's going to go back to Boise State.
That was a good offensive possession. Not the result that was wanted at the end, but it was a good offensive possession. The ball moved. There were girls cutting. You got it deep in the paint with Wilson have an opportunity to do something with it. I like Wilson. I like to see her continue to be more aggressive and more involved in this offense.
Here comes McDonald. Boise State has the possession of the ball and the lead right now. Inside to Libby, has a bounce off her knee, goes and gets it back at the baseline. Rachel harassing her right now. She's picked up her dribble, floats it back now to McDonald. McDonald right of the wing, splits it between the wickets. Chest pass left to the wing to Nally. One more, left side to Bays. Bays works it into Stedman. Stedman backs up. Now floats it in to Libby, who can't control the basketball. Now into the hands of Natalie. Floater off the glass. That's good. Right place, right time. Ball just found you.
Yeah, that was a tough break.
Yeah, it is.
Aggie's got to stop and couldn't quite control the rebound. Like to see Aitana get a little more involved. She's got the defensive assignment on the other end, but offensively, like to see a little action.
3 by Aaliyah Gales is no good from the left of the wing. So Boise State, who's on an 8-0 run now, and they lead it by 9 with possession of the basketball, 3:12 remaining. Aggies were down to 1, and this lead went back to 9. Now it's going to be 11. Here we got to run over it. Yes, we do. It's a charge. Ray Kester took it. Rachel Wilson. Gordy Preston, not too happy.
Yeah, really, really nice play, defensive play by her. Honestly, it avoided a layup. If she did not get that call, it was an easy layup for Boise State.
Gordy having a conversation with the official. Gordy disagrees, but agrees. I think that's how it goes. Does it disagree to agree?
Agree to disagree.
You know what? In India, it's
the
disagree
same.
to agree. So you know what? Take that. And here's Gales Lane. No good, but goal line to shoot 2. Hey, you can't get it from New York. You might as well try and drive inside the lane and get free throws, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Get to the basket, get to the paint, force the defense to have to guard you.
So AG3 will go to the line. She's been out since Colorado State when she was Utah State was up by 17 in that game. And Colorado State was in all sorts of panic mode. AG spun into the lane, had her knee rolled up on, and it was a sprain. I mean, we all thought the worst. Ended up being a sprain. She was out for 3.5 weeks and returns for this one. First free throw, good. Her first points coming back. And an 8-0 run over the last 3.5. 51-43 your score. Boise State with the lead. 2:54 remaining here in the third quarter. This free throw is good. Now you're back to 7. McDonald on a sprint dribble across timeline far side. Turns, hands off to Natalie. Chest pass left side to Bays. One more left of the wing. On a catch to Hutton. Now here's Bays. She'll take a 3. Yeah, you got to quit gambling on steals. That Bays hits that one. She was wide open. Back to a 10-point ball game. It's just a current right now. This Boise State team makes it so hard for you to get back into it. They don't beat themselves. Gales, right wing, another 3. No, flat to the right. 2:22 remaining. And here comes Hutton. Turns, hands off to McDonald. Hutton picks up her dribble, needs help. Gets it to Natalie. Natalie, left side to Stedman. Stedman now finds Bays. Bays off a screen. Bounce passes Stedman. Gets to Stedman. Stedman runs over a gal. Here's Hutton. One more to Natalie. 3 on the way. It's a 13-point ball game.
Yep. Probably about time to maybe look towards getting a timeout.
Yep.
Rally the troops. Settle in for the last 12 minutes of the game.
It's the biggest lead for Boise State or for any team at this point. 13-point lead, 57-44. 1:44 remaining. Boise State with the lead, in control. And we got to travel.
Given time restrictions and only having 10 minutes to play, Gail's kind of forcing the action a little bit, trying to help her team, trying to do a little bit too much. And sometimes the best option is just to sit back, let the game come to you.
1:37 remaining, and Boise's now smells blood. They're up by 13 right now. McDonald accelerates towards the baseline, backs in, finds Stedman, right of the elbow jumper, good. It's a 15-point lead, 1:26 remaining. And this game has quickly gotten away from Utah State, and Boise State starting to flex their muscle. And a lot of this is being done without the experienced starters. Gales, Lane, finds Rachel on a nice pass. Glass, good.
Really nice pass. Honestly, great play. Way to get in the lane and find your teammate.
What do you need to get this down to if you're the Aggies? By the end. Well, here's a
minute
Bays
to
three in
go.
the corner.
You
Forget
get
it.
to
Never
10.
mind. Bays and Natalie Pascal are in fuego from the arc right now. It's a 62-46 lead. I mean, dude, Bays is right now 4 of 11 from 3. Pascal's 3 of 8. That is 7 of 19. Catch and shoot 3, Elise. Front rim, no good. And then Wilson collides with Hutton. Hutton's able to grab the board, though. And she'll bring it across timeline with 35 seconds remaining. And this is danger zone for Utah State. They have lost all the energy.
They need to stop here.
Yep, you do. Or else this thing is in mighty trouble. Bays, ball poked out, gets the back, drives right, goes left. We got a bump foul. It's going to go on Karen. She's huffing and puffing. Paloma's going to check in. Sophie Sen's going to check in. Rachel Wilts is going to check out. Can we sub already? There we go. And Roseo's going to check out. 1.3. It's about second difference between shot and game clock. So Boise will play for one shot here. Aggies had this down to 1, and then Boise State said, nope, that's enough of that. We're going to quit playing around. And they lead it by 16, 62-46. Aggies head to Wyoming next week on a Wednesday, then play Wyoming on a Saturday. I've never seen that before. That is some interesting scheduling. Left of the wing is McDonald with 9 on the clock, 8 on the clock. McDonald around the screen with 6. In the lane with 5. Throws it up, blocked away with 4.
Nice block. Block out of bounds by Paloma.
Munoz, freshman, had a big game against San Diego State. But like everyone else was quiet against Fresno State. Here's a catch for Hutton. Hutton with 1. Hutton at the buzzer. No good.
Shot clock violation
anyway. So 0.5 remaining. We are pretty much a touch away from ending the third quarter, and the Aggies could not be more happy to end this third quarter, as they are right now limited, I believe, in this quarter. What did they score? 16 points. They gave up 24. Here's Molino, so they get the chop in time, and that's how third quarter ends. Aggies are outscored by 8, 24-16. They're down by 1 now, or trail by 16 is the score. Down by 1, trail by 16 now. 62-46 is your score as we go into the fourth and final frame. You're listening to Utah State Women's Basketball on the Ag Sports Radio Network from Learfield. Final frame we go, 62-46 your score. Boise State outscores the Aggies 24-16 and goes on a big run to really separate themselves. JC, like, Aggie offense had something going, and then it kind of got away from what it was working.
It was going. The Aggies stopped getting out in transition. They struggled a little bit defensively, and more than anything, the energy went out of the team. The fight, the determination, the frustration that they were trying to overcome in the first half, it just wasn't there in the second half. The faces looked different. The body language was different. It doesn't mean that it's lost. It just means it was misplaced there in the third quarter. The fourth quarter, you're a basketball team. You're trying to build something. Here's where you have to bear down, show a little bit of character, and fight. If nothing else, you talk to your team and his teammates. You decide that you're going to win this quarter.
Here's Elise Livingston. Aggies got to get a run, and they got to get it right now. Roseo Lopez, Sophie Sen, Paloma Munoz, Elise Livingston, and Macy Brown on the court for the Aggies. Roseo travels with it.
Just all out of sorts right now. Make a good jump shot, make a good jump stop, make a good pass. Get back to some of those simple things of moving the basketball and sharing with your teammates.
For the Broncos on the court, it is currently Thompson, Bays, Hutton, Hansen, and Pascal. Here's a pass to Natalie, now right of the wing to Hansen. Left of the hash marks is Thompson. Thompson jabs left, goes right into the lane. Thompson now double. Thompson needs help. Stuck in traffic. It's got to be 3 seconds on the key. We do got a call. There we go.
I'm really impressed with this Boise State team. Honestly, it's like everyone that goes in does their job, and they all they do about the same job. It seems like they don't show emotion, they don't show frustration, they don't show anger. They just kind of lock in and almost methodically work through defenses and offenses.
Here's a float to Sen. She sees a double as soon as the catch comes at the block. Back throw sail, right wing 3 on the way. No, back of the rim. That's no good. On the catch is Bays. Bays and Natalie are having an absolute enfuego kind of a night from the arc. They've been killers, as they usually are. Reliable shooters, reliable players. That's what they've been for Boise State and Gordy Presnell in their time at Boise State. Here's a foul at the reach of the cookie jar as Thompson goes up with a shot. That foul is going to go on Macy Brown. It's going to send Thompson to the line. Tatum Thompson's got quite the resume. She leads the team in points per game. She actually surpassed 1,000-point or career points versus Grand Canyon on January 3rd. Her 46.3 field goal percentage is the best in the league, and she was named the Mountain West Conference Preseason Player of the Year. Like, what have you done with your life, Ajay Salveson?
150 broadcasts.
Yeah. I've done
Let's
150
go.
games. Yeah. I should have been Mountain West Broadcaster Preseason Broadcaster of the Year. Like Bill Guerin's name.
I'll put your name on the
Video
ballot.
Director Preseason Director of the Year.
I'll start
for the 12th year in a row.
I'll start politicking for you.
Yes, please. Here's the Lady Gales into the game. It's a speed dribble across timeline. Stops on a dime. Aggies down 18 and in a whole lot of trouble. Sanford, right of the wing. Macy, left of the wing. Above the arc is the offense running. Sen catches top of the nail. Sen now gives to Macy. Macy in the lane. Finds Elise through a thread. Now Elise into the lane. Elise, glass, no good. Can't finish the layup.
That was a good Aggie possession.
That was.
Took about 27 seconds off the clock. Got an inside-outside opportunity. Elise was aggressive to the basket. Those types of possessions are winning possessions.
Oh, the beautiful pick and roll. Stockton to Malone is good to go. On the layup is Hutton. Credit the assist to Natalie. Unbelievable offense. Look, these guys, when they run their offense, it is pure butter, as they like to say, the kids do. Buckets. Gales accelerates in the lane. Might have got away with a push-off. Floats it to Sen. Way over her head, and that's hard to do, and it's out of bounds.
Do the kids say buckets or they say skibbity?
What? Nobody says skibbity except for you, JC. What the crap are you doing?
Was that last year?
Cam Walker's listening to us right now.
Was that last year?
He's going to come back down and be like, hey, you remember what I said? Yeah. Go ahead and just take off those headsets for the day. Right of the wing is Natalie. Don't look at me like that. Thompson at the hash marks. Finds Hutton. Glass and good. Hutton's got 9. Bay's 12. Pascal 13. Thompson 9. Like, they're doing it from all over. All certain players. And the Broncos are well in control by 22. Gale's jumper flat, no good. And ball bounces in and out of bounds. And Gales is right now showing her frustration in her return. Westbrook's pass her on the butt. Says, hey, keep it up. You're all right. Sen now checks out. Wilson checks in. Boise State, by the way, after this one, we'll get Fresno State at home. Fresno State currently 9-9, 3-4 on the season. We'll get you the scores here around the Mountain West in just a moment. Thompson in the lane. We got a jump ball. It's going to stay with Boise State. On the tie-up was Rachel. 7:08 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
The Boise State have really changed their offense on this side, where it was so three-point centric. Now they're kind of baiting the Aggies, where they know they have to get out to the three-point line, and they're just slipping these screens right to the basket for some open looks.
Here's a three base. Nope, near side of the rim. That's no good. Ball tipped out of bounds. It should go to Utah State. The ref says yes. Aggies on possession of the basketball. 7:04 remaining.
Little full court pressure by by Boise State.
Karen going to try and bring it across timeline. We'll do on a trot as Maya stalks her like a velociraptor. Now Karen showing the dribble right of the hand. Now floats it to Macy Brown right of the wing. Macy holding, Macy looking, Macy bounce pass inside to Rachel. We got to reach in the cookie jar, a bump foul, as you're going to say, on Maya Hansen. 6:47 remaining. It's a 22-point lead, 68-46, Boise State. Hey, what impresses you about this offense the most of the Broncos?
The variety and
yeah.
the quality from player 1 to player 8 that comes in. They just step in, they do their job, and they all do it extremely well.
And they do it well defensively. Danny Bay's on the block. Floats it to Pascal, right side. One more into the corner. 3 on the way. Hansen to Pascal. That's no good on the 3. Ball tipped away. That's going to go out of bounds. It'll go back to Utah State. And really, it comes because of the consistency of Gordy Presnell. Like, what he's done in his career is, it's awesome. He, I think he's like 5th, I believe, if I remember right. 5th in wins.
Among active coaches, 22 all-time NCAA wins,
Sheesh.
782 wins. So that's impressive. And it's hard in the women's game because you have the Pat Summits and the Gino Oriamas that have 1,000 wins.
Yeah.
But he's not far behind him with 782 wins. That's amazing.
He's been just as successful, too. He's had a lot of success. Again, if Mount West ever did a Hall of Fame, that guy's the first ballot Hall of Famer. There's no question about it. Gordy Presnell is one of the best to ever do it in the Mount West Conference, and in both men's or women's basketball. He's been incredibly consistent for them. And his longtime assistant, Heather Sorrow, has also been one of those as well. Karen Stanford hits the deck, picks the ball up on her backside, floats it to Livingston, pump fake a 3, back inside to Rachel, left to the hash marks. Rachel going to work, spins to the left. We got an offensive foul.
I'll be honest. That's something that's a hard one to swallow, as for Westbrooks to swallow. It's a pretty basic post move. I didn't see her lower her shoulder. I didn't see her.
Wes is, by the way, I don't mean to interrupt you, but Wes is about to get a technical. Michael Teasley, the chief of staff, has got to kind of pull his jacket and pull him away a little bit and say, I need you to cool down a little bit, man. We got 5:44 remaining. Frustration emanating from the players and coaches of the Aggies right now. It's been a tough one. Down by 1 in the third. They now trail by 22, 68-46 in the fourth.
The Hulkster behind us has some words for the officials.
By the way, happy to Hulk. It's his birthday today. It's his birthday, Hulk Hogan. So give him a little birthday shot. Happy birthday. Come on, JC. Happy birthday.
Nope.
Okay.
No, Aj. No, Aj.
To you. Anyways, yeah, happy birthday, Hulk. Love what you do for Aggie Nation. Appreciate you dearly. Here's Hutton into the lane, right side, draw. Ooh, okay, I was going to say, there was a foul.
For those that aren't here, we have a fan behind us that
Everybody knows Hulk. He's he's a popular guy.
Just making sure.
He's like you know what Wild Bill was back in the day, the Hulk is now.
Okay, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Bill Sprout.
JC Carroll, JC, is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, good for Bill. First free throw from Hutton is good. Libby Hutton has appeared in 30 games last season, and she shot 48% from the field. She had a season-high 16 points versus New Mexico and a season-high 11 rebounds versus Grand Canyon. And both free throws are good. 5:18 remaining in the fourth, and the Boise State Broncos are very much in control of this game. 70-46 is your score. Livingston to the corner to Macy. Jabs left, now puts down a couple dribbles. Shovels to Sanford, right of the wing above the arc. Floats it to Rachel, and it goes through her hands, and it's a turnover.
They rotate so well on defense, Boise State Broncos do. It looked like an easy lob pass into the post, and the girl that was guarding the corner was able to get there and defend it. And it was ball side corner. That's the hard thing. Like the opposite corner is who that help should have came from, and it came from ball side corner.
And Rachel Wilson got bumped by an official. She has some words with the official. And there's some frustration right now. Like I said, it's been emanating for a while here between Westbrooks and the officials. And now it's starting to leak into the players. 4:54 remaining. I think the Aggies are just wanting to get out of here. They trail 70-46 here on the Aggie Sports Radio Network from their field. 70-46 is your score with 4:54 remaining. The officials are now at the review monitor. Well, as Rachel was running down the court after she hit the deck, she bumped into one of the officials, and the officials now want to go look and see if that contact was either incidental or on purpose. And if it's on purpose, it would result, I believe, in an automatic ejection because, it's contact with an official, I believe, I think.
I know when I had a contact with an official, it got me ejected really quickly.
Man, you've had some experience,
JC. I did not see the action.
What did Spain do to you to change you from a very nice person to a very mean person?
Well, Ajay, I did play for 17 years after high school, and 2 ejections, 17 years isn't too bad. But yeah, as soon as I had some words for the official. And I got a little too close, and as soon as there was contact, I was pretty sure that my night was done.
Wait, so was it on purpose, or was it? Oh, it was. Okay, you don't have to answer that.
No. It was not
possible
on purpose.
deniability. I
just got too close because I lost my mind for about a 10-second spurt. There is no video evidence. I can't find it anywhere, but I got ejected. I ran across half court. I ripped my jersey off at half court, and then I threw it into the stands as I exited the building. So maybe a little too much information. I can't see the screen. I didn't see the action. I'd be surprised if it was on purpose or intentional.
I think just the way that she had angled herself. I don't know. I didn't see a replay or anything, but I think
I did see Rachel Wilson explain. She said, "No, she ran into me. She was in the position. That's her stance. That's her story."
Yeah, and again, the officials will make the final answer here. They're still at the monitor here reviewing, and still trying to see if this is incidental contact or if it's on purpose. So we're just waiting to see. And again, I don't know what the punishment would be if it is on purpose, and so we'll find out here in just a moment.
I don't know that it's automatic. It might just be a technical foul. It'd probably just be a technical foul, first offense.
Yeah, I get that's true. Yeah.
So for me, I got a technical foul, and then I continued to explain myself, and that's when I got a little too close. It is the second technical foul that got me disqualified from the basketball game.
This is not confession. You don't have to confess all your basketball sins. You can keep them in you. All right. I mean, did you know
it feels better out, Aj? Feels better out than in.
I got one technical in my career. 1. And it's because I patted the official on the butt.
Well, yeah, that's contact with the official. What are you
That
doing?
was a good game pat on the butt, though. That's not like, I mean, the official I thought was doing a good job. Apparently, they're like, technical foul. And I was like, excuse me, I have baking powder? Goodness gracious. Rosario, basketball, Livingston. Now Macy Brown. Macy.
Aggies are moving.
They are moving quickly.
That's a good offensive possession. They're moving. The ball's moving. They're back into it. Finish the last 4 minutes on a high note. Finish the last 4 minutes doing your things. Get better.
5 on the clock, 4 on the clock. Sanford's got the ball. 2 on the clock. Sanford, right-hand scoop, the buzzer and all around the rim, no good. Ball tipped around, out of bounds. It'll remain with Utah State with 4:20 on the game clock. 70-46. Boise State with the lead.
Great possession by the Aggies. Use the whole shot clock, and now you get the ball back with a second opportunity.
Inbounds pass coming from Livingston to Macy in the corner, left side. Macy puts down one dribble, chest pass to Karen. Karen straight away on the dribble still. Karen still holding. Karen now spins to her right at the free throw line. Needs some help. 5 on the clock. Ball thrown nearly away. Tipped out of bounds by Thompson with 4 on the shot clock.
All right, Ajay. So all that good stuff that happened in the first possession of this
gone away now.
Now went away.
Yeah.
That was 16 seconds of dribbling the basketball by one player.
And
don't do that.
Wilson goes up with a layup. Is fouled by Thompson. That'll be her 4th. It'll send Wilson to the line to shoot 2, and Sophie said we'll check in now. Oh, shooter. Just kidding. 70-46 your score. Boise State has ran away with this one and done so in a pretty dominating way, too, in the third. Got a couple subs coming in.
Yeah, the Aggie offense just kind of went away in the third quarter.
Sure did. Yeah, it did.
Disappeared. I mean, what was it? Was it 46, 47 or something like that?
Yeah, 47. I think it was like, I felt
49,
like it.
And then the Aggies sit here at 46, 70. And now just nothing seems to drop, even the free throws.
Rachel misses the first one. She's got 1 more to go. The second one is front rim. No good. Ball tipped around. Wilson goes and chases it down, flips it to Macy. Aggies will reset the offense. Right of the wing. Karen. Livingston. High above the arc. Left wing. Push down the dribble. Left of the lane. Into the lane. Glass no good. Draw the foul. Go to the line and shoot 2.
That was a good decision by Elise. She had somebody that she's quicker than and faster than guarding her. She put her head down, went to the basket with determination like she did earlier in the first half.
You talked about this as we got into the coming back in the third quarter. Elise had scored 13 in the first half. She has not scored since.
Yeah, it's funny how that works, and I've been there. There's been games like that, but if you're hot and you're having a moment and you're short players, you have to take advantage of that. You don't have those moments all the time. There are special games, special moments when it feels like everything will go in, and you want to ride those and live with them as long as you can.
3:49 remaining. Both free throws good. 70-48 your score. It feels like the Aggies were at 46 for a day and ever. And there's a reverse layup by Bates, and she's bailed out by Sed because she fouled her. And Elise Livingston's going to grab Sed and pull her away. Sed's a little bit frustrated. And we got subs left and right as the starters are going to check out. Natalie's going to check out. Hutton's going to check out. And those two were phenomenal all night long. Hutton was just consistent. She got 11 points, 4 or 5 from the field, 3 or 4 at the line. She had 4 boards, 2 assists. And Hanson, just another normal day. She had 10 points, 6 or 7 from the line. She had 5 boards, 3 assists. Pascal had 13 points. She was 3-9 from 3, 5-12 from the field. There's consistency. Bates, 13 points, 9 boards, 4 assists. And Thompson had 9 points and 4 boards. 72-48 your score. Boise State with the lead. 3:30 remaining in the fourth. Jumper, send, good.
Those are some possessions we didn't see there for a long stretch. That was pretty simple basketball. It just went top the key, wing to low post, short corner, turnaround jump shot.
Bays, Lone Star, I believe it's in the game. Left of the wing. Now straight away, here's a 3 from Garza. No good. Sanford on the rebound. Sanford collects, fires it to Rosario near side. Sail right of the wing, looking for Sen, not there. Livingston in the corner. Livingston now finds Sen right of the block. Fronts her gal, back to Sanford. Sanford in the corner, now at the baseline. Bounce pass off a Garza foot, and that will remain with Utah State.
Sen has a bit of a mismatch with speed and height. I'd like to see us get Sen involved, get her the basketball again, even stretch her out to the three-point line if necessary.
Danny Bays checks out with 14 points. Her night is done. Jada Lewis, a 5'10 freshman out of Seattle, Washington. Garfield High School in Seattle, Washington. She won 3 3A state titles. That's success. What did you sigh for?
I was thinking about Garfield.
Yeah. Here's an ice cream scoop at the right.
You know he hates Mondays, right?
Oh, the cat. Oh, love my man.
We got him. He's back.
My fat cat. I love Garfield. And we got a reach in the cookie jar from Macy Brown as Harms dribbling the baseline. That's Izzy Harms, a 6'1 freshman out of Eugene, Oregon. Beautiful area. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Bernard, Nicole Grenier, relative of Bella Cosme. And Bernard's watching the broadcast today. I want to shout out to Bernard. Bernard, wherever you're at, thanks for watching. Bernard. Every time I say the name Bernard, I think of the Mafia.
Explain that to me.
Well, okay.
I think of the North Pole.
Why?
And the Santa Claus.
Oh, dude, come on. Choose a better movie.
Isn't that elf called Bernard? That's his name?
I don't know. It's such a bad movie, though.
Come on. Oh. It's a Christmas classic.
Dude,
what are you talking about?
I've never wanted to hear a kid have his heart broken at Christmas more than that Charlie, dude. I couldn't stand him. I was miserable watching that movie because of Charlie.
Oh, my goodness.
Dude, he made that movie horrible.
That poor kid.
Yeah. Poor Tim Allen. Karen Sanford left of the wing high above the arc. Taylor's like, dude, you guys got to get off the broadcast. We know Taylor. We're working on it. Sen hits the deck as Garza.
Yeah, that's the mismatch we were talking about. Get it down there to Sophie, and good things are happening right now.
2:06 remaining. 74-52 is your score. Boise State with the lead, and that's going to send our gal Sophie Sen at the line. Hey, watch this. Sophie's going to send it. Get it? Get it?
No.
Oh. First is good.
Ajay, 150 games. Do you have a favorite memory?
Yeah. Hanging out with J.C. Carroll.
Let's go.
Dude.
Let's go.
It is actually kind of cool. I still kind of get sometimes a little bit awestruck because hey, what's it like hanging out with J.C. Carroll? And it's J.C. Carroll. Why do you care? And then I'll sit next to him oh my gosh, it's J.C. Carroll. Even our guy Chase, the engineer, forgot to do his job because he was too busy asking you about your great career at Spain. And you're like, yeah, I won 3 gold medals in Serbia.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Rosario dribbling the baseline off the glass, and good. Rosario.
Good transition basket.
Yeah.
Now he's getting out. Just a timeout just to get some subs in.
Yep, get the subs in there. And guess what? We got a media timeout because we never took one. So with 1:45 remaining, we'll go ahead and take a media timeout as well. And you're listening to Aggie Women's Basketball on the Aggie Sports Radio Network from Learfield. Hey, so the Aggies are in a really, not really big, but they're in a really rough spot right now. It'll be their 5th consecutive loss in conference play. And, a few of these have been close. They dealt with some injuries. Now Jameson Heaton's out with a nose injury. What's your mentality? You get Wyoming next week on a home-and-home game, which is really weird in 2 games. But, what do you do to try and get yourself back on track, JC?
It's tough when you have so many injuries and you have people that you depend on so much not available. That's hard. That's hard, difficult for any coach, any program to overcome. It's unfortunate that the Aggies, who had such a positive start in a lot of ways to their season, to be hampered by these injuries. Now, with the players you have available, they have to be on board. You have to look inward as a team and kind of have an us versus them mentality. With Wyoming coming up, it's a nice opportunity to go back-to-back against the same team and build some positive momentum.
Boise up right now, 76-58 your score. And Boise got all subs in right now as it's Howard, Maldonado, and Harms, Bortreading, and Lewis. Oh, my gosh. I've been calling her McDonald the whole time, and it's Maldonado. Morgan Maldonado. It's not McDonald. Dude, I'm so sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Maldonado. 5-9, and I'm sorry, Boise State. Oh, my goodness, I feel bad. I thought it was McDonald.
Well, this sheet says McDonald.
Yeah, I know. And it's
But,
Maldonado.
Is that your typo?
Yeah, yes. What do you think? No, it's Chase's, actually. Our engineer typed up my spotting boards. Gosh dang it, Chase. You have one job.
Miss Maldonado from Anchorage, Alaska. Freshman,
Yep.
5'9".
Phenomenal. She's not attended the free throw line this year, by the way. She's shooting well. 76-60 is your score under a minute remaining. Boise State will run away with this one. They'll improve to 14-5. 4-game winning streak. 5-3 in conference play. And 2-4 on the road. And then we got a travel. Yes, that travel going to go on Emily Howard. She had a career high of points, rebounds, assists, and field goals made versus Chris Newport. And then had a season high 16 minutes played versus San Diego State. Yet to score in double figures this season. Sanford left the wing high above the arc. Floats it to Send, turn, fade, fire like the Malone. Off the front of the rim, no good. Macy chases down the board, gets it to Roseo. 29 seconds remaining.
That was a Malone-style jump shot.
Yeah, he did. That was. Send, glass, no, can't miss it. And Send looks tired. And I think we're about there for everybody.
She seems to be limping.
And
Maybe
Wes
not.
is absolutely letting the officials have it. And wow. 7-6, 5-4, and that's going to do it. Wes will walk to the midcourt stripe. Go mid-Gordy press. Now the Boise State Broncos coming to the spectrum and get the win. Final score, Logan, Utah. Boise State 76 and Utah State 60. Want to thank all those for helping us out on the Long Mount West Network. We want to thank our great crew of Taylor Davis, McKenna Norton, Tanner Norman, and Caitlin Pearson. Appreciate their help. We'll come back with Wes Brooks, and I don't think that's going to be a great conversation. We'll try it anyways on the ID Sports Radio Network from Learfield.